Let me help you with that, okay?
Honey, I thought you were in the library.
Well, I was, but I couldn't concentrate, you know? I was just thinking about my beautiful wife up here in this bedroom all alone.
Well, I am trying to get dressed for my appointment with Dr. Culver.
Well, the good doctor can wait. I can't, okay?
Honey, I would love to make love to you right now, but I was lucky enough to get an appointment with the doctor, and if I don't leave soon, I will be late.
Well, look, the doctor specializes in difficult pregnancies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I think we should do everything we can to make sure that you're pregnant by the time you get there.
Honey, even if we made love right now, there's no guarantee that I would be... Oh, you...
I'm happy that we can look forward to starting a family again. I mean, don't get me wrong. If and when we have another child here, she'll never replace little Sarah.
Never.
But we would have wanted her to have brothers and sisters. And now, God willing, she will.
And you've already done your part exceedingly well, as always, I might add.
You inspire me,
Oh,
you know?
well, if passion counts, honey, I may already be pregnant.
Well, then why would we take any chances with that?
Oh, you are so tempting. Honey, I have to go, though. I'm going to be late for my appointment. I have to go.
Are you sure? Why do you want to go see a specialist in difficult pregnancies? We haven't been trying again that long.
I know, but we can't be too sure. You know, I got pregnant last time without really trying, and it was after that things got complicated. And Dr. Abel was great, but he was no match for Teresa.
Honey, don't even...
No, I'm not. Looking back is...
I know. That was then, this is now.
I just want to be proactive, not reactive, you know?
I agree. I think you're rushing off to go see Dr. Culver. It's more about your suspicions of Beth and our having a baby.
No, it's not. Honey, the most important thing to me in the world is getting pregnant again and having a healthy baby. And just, you know, seeing Dr. Culver, it kills two birds with one stone. All right, it helps us have a healthy pregnancy, and it just, you know, I can find out more about Beth's pregnancy.
Honey, there is a thing called doctor-patient confidentiality.
I don't
you know.
need to know any specifics. I just need general information to see if Beth's story adds up.
Sweetheart, think about what you're saying. How could Beth not have been pregnant? I mean, she was... Luis admitted that he slept with her.
Once.
Once is all it takes. Besides, he went to appointments with her, Lamaze class. I mean, he even talked to Dr. Culver after Beth delivered.
Which was at home? How convenient was that, huh?
Honey, listen. For your suspicions to be correct, it meant that Beth had to have Sheridan kidnapped. Then she had to have held her captive for months, delivered her baby, and then stole him. It would also mean that Dr. Culver had to be in on the hideous plan, and that Mrs. Wallace was lying for Beth the whole time.
Exactly.
I mean, it would have been an incredibly convoluted scheme, layered with deceit and treachery. Do you think Beth is capable of that? Okay. So you're saying you think that Beth concocted a Byzantine plan to steal Sheridan's baby, that she enlisted the help of a well-respected physician to lie for her, and then she got a sweet old lady like her mother, and not to mention that innocent orangutan, to keep quiet all this time?
Honey, Mrs. Wallace is not some sweet old lady. Julian said he caught her stealing silver from the mansion one time.
Honey, the woman did have a stroke. I mean, obviously
honey,
it impaired her judgment.
Whatever. I don't trust Beth.
And to think that Beth delivered Sheridan's baby all by herself? And where did she keep her prisoner this whole time? I mean, if there is a pit in Beth's basement like the one Sheridan claims she was kept in, don't you think Luis would have found it?
Look, I know what I'm saying sounds crazy. I mean, besides, no one as close to Luis as Beth could pull off something so insane and crazy without Luis catching on, right?
Exactly.
But, honey, instinct a vibe, a twinge. I mean, call it whatever you want, but something is telling me that Beth played a role in what happened to Sheridan and her baby. And I think that Dr. Culver just might have the clue, and I am looking forward to prove it.
Are you sure you want to keep your appointment with Culver? Even though it's doubtful that you're pregnant yet.
Sweetheart, there is no harm in meeting the specialist to see if we're a good match for when I am pregnant. Okay? And if Culver can shed any light on Beth's pregnancy that will help Sheridan deal with the maternity of baby Martin, then the sooner we know the better, right?
Look, I want to help Sheridan, too. I don't want you going off on some wild goose chase. And you ending up only disappointed.
I won't be, I promise. Now I have to go or I'm going to be late, okay?
You want me to come with you?
No, thank you. I think I'm going to be able to get more out of the doctor if I go alone.
You be careful, okay?
I will be. Relax, okay? Just going to ask Dr. Culver just a few simple questions about Beth. I mean, what harm is there in that? Okay? I love you.
Love you, too.
Hi. I'm Gwen Winthrop. I have an appointment with Dr. Culver.
What? Winthrop. Oh, right. Wait. You said on the phone you're a friend of Beth Wallace's, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah, I did. Beth's a patient of Dr. Culver, right?
She was.
She was? What happened?
Ms. Wallace recently informed us she no longer wants to be in Dr. Culver's care.
Really?
In fact, Beth Wallace is the reason I almost quit nursing.
Is that a fact?
You'd better believe it, honey.
Huh. Would you mind telling me what happened?
Not at all. I'll tell you all about Beth Wallace. She isn't as sweet as people think.
I knew it. Beth is not the saint she pretends to be. And if she is the sinner I think she is, Sheridan may not be crazy after all.